Hi, this is Jerry Capote of walldecalbusiness.com. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to talk about how I go about shipping my wall decals. Now I ship within the US and I also ship internationally. And so I ship differently for each of those. So let me tell you, within the US, I use priority mail. And I use this option because, first of all, the boxes are free from the U.S. Post Office, and they'll even deliver it to your house if you live in the U.S. In large boxes like these, as many as you want, up to a certain limit. But the limit is just high. I never even purchased near that limit. But I do get my supplies from the U.S. Post Office in terms of shipping boxes. I use this shoe size box, which is 15 by 8 by 6. That's a rounded figure. And I also use this mailing tube from the U.S. Post Office. And this one is approximately 26 by 6 by 6. It's rectangular that way. And you can find this on USPS.com and actually order it online. And they will ship it to you. It takes a little while. It takes a week or two for it to get to you. But it's great. It saves the customer money because I don't have to purchase the boxes. They're free. And it gets to them real quickly. Now, how do I use this? Very easily. If any of my decals that are no bigger than 14, and I try even if it's reaching 14, I have to see how well it fits because it gets too close to the top. But under 14 size decal, like this is I don't know. I didn't measure it, but it's 22 inches width, but under 14 inches tall. So what I do is I roll it up just like this with the image facing outward. Okay, you should see your backing inside there, and I place it inside the box just like as if it were a tube. Okay, I always like to include a thank you notice, and I sign it, and I also include the instructions for installing the wall decal. So fold that, throw it in there. Now I don't leave it loose like that. What I do is I use this brown paper. You can buy in rolls, and they're real cheap. I think this roll, I don't know, it was like $30 at the shipping supply store. I break a piece like that, roll it in there. Now that's too little, so I try to, sometimes I just need a second piece. There you go. Don't want to stuff it too much because you don't want it going past the 1 pound mark, which it won't. I'm already used to the sizes and everything. If I were to place 2 to 3 wall decals in here, then I might be a little concerned about the size, but about the weight. But otherwise, it's always under a pound, and that's perfect. Of course, I seal it, and I give it a good seal. I seal it here, here, here. I seal my boxes really well. Make sure, it's nice and sealed, and make sure you get really good adhesive tape as well. Try not to get the cheap one that's not very adhesive. Get it nice and adhesive so it holds the box real good. Now, if you're not sure how much it's going to weigh, of course, it's probably a good idea to purchase yourself a little weight like this from the U.S. Post Office. Place it on there. Find the weight, you plug it into online when you purchase your shipping label, and that's it. That's all I do. I do the same thing for this, basically, and it's that simple. Now, on to the international shipping. Let me explain that. Now, for international shipping, I use shipping tubes, okay? And I purchased these. They cost me, in a bundle, they cost me like $1.19 each. If I purchased like 25 of them from a shipping supply store near my house, you can find these online, and you get a lot of deals there. And they come with the end caps as well. These end caps. There you go. They come with these end caps. Now the way I ship these is, of course, I roll them in there. I place my instructions and my thank you letter, and then I place the caps at the end. Now the way I seal these is I use this tape, and I don't know what the name of the tape is, but it is a Scotch 897 tape, and let me show you what it looks like. Kind of looks like that, and it has these strips which really make the tape really strong. Okay, and I do like this. I just cut these. I seal them right here, and they here really well, and I just do like 6 of these till it kind of covers the top, and it's nicely sealed for international shipping. I do the same thing to the other side, and I'm done. Now, one last thing. For international shipping and for shipping within the U.S., there's one final way I ship, and this is the same way for both international and U.S. shipping, and I ship these first class mail, by the way. But anytime I have decals that could be cut down to size, for example, like patterns like these, and I can cut them down to size, and of course I have them pre-designed, so when I do the cutting, they will fit in my envelope. Now let me explain it further. I don't just cut it and drop it into the envelope. What I do is I use manila folders. I may use 1 or 2 depending on the thickness that I want. I cut off the tab with the cutter. Okay, cut off the tab, and I place the decals right in there along with the thank you letter and the instructions. Place it nice and snug in here. Place it into my envelope. Okay, and what I do is I place tape all around the 4 corners like that, this fat 3-inch tape. Place it all around the corners to discourage any bending or folding during the shipping. So that's what I do. Those are my methods for shipping. Thanks for watching. If you want more information on how to set up a wall decal business, come to walldecalbusiness.com. See you in the next video.